The shortcut icon is what displays in your browser address bar, for one, or in some browsers, in the tabs that contain content from the site. This favicon, as it's also called, is also used in a variety of other settings. One reason we may want to turn this off is because we don't want to use the default Drupal favicon, which you see up here, and instead leave it blank for the end user of the theme to replace or to simply leave empty. The last two elements we can toggle on or off are the main menu and secondary menu. Now, knowing where these are actually located can be a little bit tricky, so let me talk you through that real quick. In order to find out which menus are being used for the main and secondary menu, we need to go to Structure, Menus, and then we need to click on the Settings tab on this page. And these two settings here will tell us which menus are being used for the main and secondary menus. So this source for main links is the setting for the main one, and source for secondary links is the source for the second one. So if we wanted to add new menu items to the main menu, we would do so here, and the secondary one we would do so in the user menu. And we can get to these menus by clicking on the List Menus tab here, or the Default Menus tab. And we'll see that we have the main menu located here, and the user menu here, and so we can manipulate those as we would need to. If we go to the home page, I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to it. We see that there's our user links up here, so this is actually our secondary menu, and our main menu right here, and which takes the form of tabs across the top of the body section of the page. So if we wanted to disable one of these, we could do so through our settings. I'm going to jump back to the settings, go to the appearance page and the settings. And we could do so here with the main menu or secondary menu, toggling them on or off. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. We have two more options here, logo image settings. We can use the default logo, and if this is checked, it will hide the ability to upload your own. But if you wanted to uncheck this, you'd see that we now have two options: to set a path to the custom logo or to upload a logo for this. And then we have a similar structure of settings for the shortcut icon or favicon, and we can check this to use the default or uncheck it to use our own path or upload our own image. So as you look through the settings on this page, I'm going to scroll up to the top. These are the ones that are available to your theme by default. When you create a theme, these are the ones that will get added. And we looked in previous videos at how to add a new setting. We're going to explore that a little bit further in the upcoming videos. And we also looked at how to set the toggle display options here to remove certain items. So sometimes we don't have a secondary menu, so we don't want to add that as an option for toggling. And so we can do that through our info file. And again, you can look at previous videos to learn how to do that. Let's look briefly at how themes can extend these options in their theme settings pages. I'm going to go ahead and click on this Bartik sublink here. And you see at the very top we have a section called Color Scheme. And we have a couple of unique types of widgets here. One is we see a color selector, and then we also see inputs, text inputs that have the hexadecimal value for a particular color, as well as the background for that color, so we can preview our color options. And as we click on these, it sets the color here in the color selector. If you scroll down, you'll see a preview of our color scheme, and as we change the colors in these widgets, it will also adjust the color. You see I just changed this to a pink, and you see it displayed down here, and it will change it in the display. So this whole section here, all of these color scheme options as well as the preview, are part of an integration with the color module. We can add additional settings to our theme to enable custom color selection and previewing inside of our theme settings, and we'll look at how to do that in future videos. If we scroll down, we'll see the default settings available to us through the global settings page, our toggle display options, our logo image settings, and our shortcut icon settings.